So it is the replay with famous Rocket League caster Dazarin in it. So we don't only have Vacanus in this replay, we also have Dazarin. This should be interesting. We'll get to review some Dazarin gameplay. Hopefully it will be dazzling gameplay as well. Is Smug sponsored by Psyonix? It is. How long does it last for? 6 series. 6 1v1 series. So it's competitive. Vacanus and Dazarin against 2 other players. Blizzard Wizard and someone else. Okay, Vacanus going for the off-the-wall air dribble. Pretty decent play to go for in that position, but he misses the first touch. Happens. Good ball chasing the exit, though. This is actually a key moment to the play because Vacanus has just landed on Dazarin, so he knows that if he doesn't make a play on this ball, he's going to be defending against a tough shot. So I like the little awkward touch on the exit. Probably could have been more awkward, though. Yeah, this touch just probably doesn't buy it quite enough time, unfortunately. The other team play this one quite well. Getting a bit ahead of ourselves on the save. Okay, do we have kickoff synergy? Vacanus going for the big win. Dazarin going for the boost. We do not have kickoff synergy. I repeat, we do not have kickoff synergy. Kickoff synergy has not been secured. Alright, good ball chasing the recovery there by Dazarin. And now he's going to go and make a huge play on the opponent. Huge play has failed. Vacanus with a speedy aerial, not speedy enough though. Ooh! Ooh! Dazarin did not expect the direct shot, and he's been scored on. He thought that guy was going to hit the wall. It is worth mentioning that although it's hard to predict the shots on target in this position, the only reason that you would drive straight at the near post here is if you think that you need to lunge in the way of a fast shot on target. If you don't think this guy's scoring, if you're reading a miss, then you want to take a bit of a wider line anyway. You want to like steer to the right, so that when he does miss, you have a run up on the ball's bounce. So I'm not sure obviously what Dazarin was going for here. So if he was reading a miss, he should be a bit wider on the play. And if he thinks it's a shot, if he thinks this is going to be a goal, which he should, because this is a pretty easy shot, then it should be savable. I guess he just totally beamed it. Happens. Definitely happens. Oh, kickoff goal. Nope. Yes. Okay, so Dazarin hits the post, but Vacanus sweeps up the mess. Okay, literally the same kickoff as before. Oh, is that O'Khaled? Who is this? Unreal. Absolutely crushing the kickoffs. Just two goals right off kickoffs. Oh my goodness. Well, jumped up Vacanus. Jumped up a little bit early for this one. For these kind of bounces, it's a very common misplay for pretty much all Rocket League players to jump up too early. Because actually when you're hitting the ball, you really don't need to be in the air for that long. Good ball chase on the recovery. I like that. A nice little bump as well. Shame it didn't do more. Good job not getting baited for boost. Oh my goodness, Dazarin almost own goals mid-flip. It's fine. Powerful 50-50s from the boys. Oh, the belly flop from Dazarin, and he's boost starved as well. Vacanus should not be going for that ball. He does not have backup. He identifies this correctly and fakes a challenge. A good play. Interesting. Okay, so actually the best position that Vacanus could be in right now, right now, this very second, is on the far post side. And the reason being, Dazarin can't see him. Dazarin can't see you where you are. He doesn't know where you are because you're behind him. Whereas if you go over here, if you're on the far post side like this, your teammate can see you. And it's just as easy to score on from a center ball from this position as it is from this position. This is like the solo 2's teammate position. Like, how many times have you been, playing 2v2 just by yourself, and you end up in this kind of position where you're like, okay, absolutely no clue in the world where my teammate is because he's behind me probably. Well, you can't see him, but what I mean to say is you can't see your teammate, but you can bet he's behind you in the most useless position ever, because the 2v2 rando teammates are only ever in the most useless position ever, which is directly behind you. Now the only advantage to being behind Dazarin in this position is you're slightly closer to your goal. So if a really incredible, like, you know, Jesse proportions bad touch happens here that flies straight at your own net, you have a slightly higher chance of getting to it if you're, you know, back here in this position. Actually, from here, you don't even have a better chance, because look how far pushed up the field we are. We're in line with this area over here. So, okay, where there's a gap in the white lines, this is where we could be, right here, and we have the exact same chance of making it to our goal in time to save something that goes wrong. Now let's see Dazarin's POV. Ah, okay, he can actually see that. Interesting. Almost as if to prove my point. But yeah, in Dazarin's run up here, he would be able to, it would be useful for him if he could see where you are. Even though you're in comms. Maybe if you're in comms and you tell him I'm behind, then that's fine. But if you're not in comms, you need to just go over the far side. Next Nar, thanks for swinging by, I appreciate that. Also, Victor Lockett is the greatest ones player ever. I would agree with you. Type 1 in chat if you agree with that statement. What's saved by Dazarin? Notice the positioning here. He's inside the goal. He's well inside the goal line, thus giving himself a run up for the save. And also a little bit of wiggle room so he can get up in the air to save a top shelf shot. Beautiful positioning from Dazarin. Correct positioning. Now Vacanus, meanwhile, 0 boost. Sore front bumper from the wall. A face plant. And has been scored on. What was Vacanus doing for this entire... Okay. Dazarin's saving a shot. Oh, Vacanus, where are you going, buddy? Oh, it's like Miss the Boost Simulator. What have we done? We've just driven in a circle. There's boost all around us, and we've been, like, trying not to collect it. Look at us. This is fine, you know. Didn't get the best touch on the wall, but you did have to do something with that. Ideally, you would bounce it straight down the line away from a shooting position, but, you know, we didn't get the touch we wanted. Now let's count the boosts that we miss. 1, 2. We'll call that, like, I don't know how many of you call this, like... Funnily enough, I think this one we got, but it just isn't there. So this one got taken. The one boost that we would have actually hit. Yoink. The one boost that you did path over, I think you missed 4 and 1 got taken from you. That is quite funny. That one got taken. You're watching this smug teaser again and still in awe. So well done. If you like the smug teaser, be sure to follow twitch.tv/smellsworthless. And next time he goes online, you should tell him that, because it was mostly his idea. Well, I think the full story is it was my idea for there to be a teaser video. It was my idea to make, to get a teaser, but Smellsworth, when I said to him that we should get a teaser video, he came up with the idea for the air dribble bump with or an air dribble with a bump at the end and a Jesse rage clip. That was his idea. Whoa, what was that? Do you guys see that? Why are there sparks up in the air here? What is this? Is that supposed to be on the Fennec? Do you guys see this? We've got a ghost. You still have the teaser storyboard in your wallet. It will be there forevermore. Oh, that's awesome. Wait, did Dazarin just score a fast kickoff? What was this? Nope. The other guy's kickoff is just complete garbage. Nice. Replay glitch? Yes, you would know. The video editor's worst nightmare. You're like, and that's a wrap, guys. We got our cool montage. Oh no! There's a floating spark! Oh, come on! There's a floating spark in the shot. Who put the floating spark? Oh. Right in the middle of Jazer's air dribble as well. Unbelievable. Don't go for that, you madman. This is a terrible idea. So yeah, Dazarin is well out of the game here for a decent while. If he was already like recovered and past you by now, then it would be fair enough to go for it. But yeah, I don't know about that one. I feel like 10 times out of 10. Maybe not 10 times out of 10. I feel like 19 times out of 20 the goalkeeper saves that. And at least 5 times out of 20, also known as 1 in 4 times, they get a counter-attack goal. That's a good ball chase challenge there though. Very nice. They just pop up everywhere. You just have to reload the replay. Okay. Playing for the corner. Good idea. Not the best execution though. Dazarin at the close post spawn. Not the best. That's a nightmare spawn actually. Yeah, hitting the ball into the corner is a fine art. You need to get it close to the wall so that they can't recycle it immediately. If it's close to the wall, at least it takes a little bit of time for them to score it. Alright, is Khaled back again? No, he's not back. We rushed the shot. Khaled would never rush the shot. He would either hit it at the perfect time or take too long. He would never rush. Okay, good decision. We backed out of the aerial when we were getting beaten. Smart. Oof. Good thing Dazarin's got the near post positioning down, or else this would be dangerous. Oh, we could have made a run down the line here. This was like run down the line and get ready for a pass o'clock. I actually think this touch was strangely good. It's a bit unconventional to hit the ball up on your own back wall like this, but it bounces perfectly for Dazarin. Maybe you could have tried to get some space between you so he can pass to you and you can immediately shoot. Good hit. He could totally miss that. He didn't miss. Whoa! What a fake by Dazarin. Nobody saw that coming. A pop back pass by accident. Too right. As long as you say back pass, then any touch is viable in Rocket League. You could literally hit like the slingerest of slingers into your own top corner, but as long as you say back pass, it still counts as a pass and it's the goalkeeper's fault. Oh, nice little aerial shot spice. I love the seasoning on that shot there. Do I think K-Dop is good at FIFA? I've never seen K-Dop play FIFA. Does he actually play FIFA? I feel like he would be bad at FIFA to begin with, and then he'd get very good very fast. Okay, that is a shot. Off target. Good landing with a power slide though. There's some smooth recoveries. Well, look at the speed of Dazarin. Okay, still not in though. You guys are just sending the ball out for throw-ins. Good challenge game overall though. I think your challenge game is very solid. Good goal side challenges for the most part. Struggles have been, you know, teamwork with Dazarin. You guys are not making yourselves easy to pass to. This is my biggest criticism for you and Dazarin as a team, Vacanus. Is always, every time that you're making a play on the ball, Dazarin is very difficult to pass to. And every time that he's making a play on the ball, you're very difficult to pass to. And I think they're, you know, by just spreading out laterally, you'll give each other more options without really hindering your defense and your recoveries in any way at all. Speaking of, I think recoveries might be your guys' biggest weakness as individuals. Out of the game for pretty lengthy amounts of time. Both of you have done some good solo defending, but you wouldn't have to if the recoveries were better. Oh my goodness. Okay, that was a bit ropey there. For the most part, Dazarin's goalkeeping positioning has been pretty good, but this is a bit sketch. He's off the goal line. He should be, you know, earlier in the game I was saying he's doing a really good job because he's in the goal. This time he's way off the goal line, so shot goes top corner and he's like, it was at exact this moment that I realized I'd messed up. And I was praying that the post would save me. It did. That's like the narration for that clip right there. Okay, okay, what was I saying earlier? Lateral. Getting some lateral distance between you makes it so much easier to pass the ball. Because look, instead of being behind, being out in the middle is so much easier to pass to. He couldn't actually see you though. That's a big dunk by the opponent. All good though. He misses. Bro, the commentary here, Lamau. What do you mean? Is it good? Is that bad? Oh, so you guys are definitely not in comms, or else he would have said, I'm gonna do my pro gamer comms. I got it. That's pro gamer comms for what just happened. Don't go for that. Okay, nice. I thought you were gonna go, because Dazarin's taking a long time to recover again, and you're like, it's fine, 50-50 time, but you didn't this time. Longest Johnny stream in ages, years. I had to delete all my VODs. You don't want to get DMCA'd, you know. Plus, all my good ones are on YouTube anyway. By the way, Vacanus, you guys did a great job ball chase challenging. Oh! That was a good one to go for. I think you're scoring that a decent amount of the time. The opponents are rarely getting a counter-attack goal off of it, because Dazarin is there. Nice fake. Now, you've got to go up here, though. Okay, so there's a few things to note here. So, the reason the fake challenge is absolutely mandatory in this position is because if you just lunge in, he can easily get the ball past you. But after you fake the challenge and force him to actually make a play on the ball, which is what he just did by hitting it off the wall, that is a play. He is committed to the off the wall play. He's not going for a ceiling play, not going for a mind game. He is going off the wall at this moment. It's at this moment that you have to get up as early as possible, stop him from getting a flip reset, stop him from getting a first touch into an air dribble, stop him from just doing something that will screw up Dazarin, because ideally you go up for this so that Dazarin doesn't have to. If Dazarin sees you jump, he goes to the goal, and if anything gets past you, he'll save it. But because you've waited, Dazarin is thinking, oh, that's scary, I better go. And you know, that's what's caused your double commit here. It's because you didn't play with, you know, the idea of making Dazarin's life as easy as possible. Does that make sense, Vacanus? Like, if you go early there, Dazarin's life is 10 times easier. Because you wait, it's much harder for him to make the right play. Right, let's watch this. Okay, Dazarin's got a wide open net. He's hit the post. Okay, that might be game. That's game. I feel like he misses. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Oh no, it's even worse from here. Dazarin! No! Oh, it wasn't that bad from Vacanus POV, but it's really bad from this POV. Hey, we won! Oh no! Paint Freak, that's absolutely insane. I really appreciate that, because I've got something like 1,600 videos on my channel. So if you've watched them all, I really appreciate that, and I'm glad that you've enjoyed them, I assume, because if you've watched that many, they must be somewhat enjoyable. Dun, 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 da, 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 da. I don't know what music comes to your guys' heads when stuff like this happens. Is it the Klein music? Or is it... Hello, darkness, my old friend. That's like the two edits I've seen a billion times when, like, stupid stuff like this happens. Like an open net miss. It'll just be like either the pause and the black and white video. That to be continued meme. Yeah, true. Roundabout to be continued. Hey, Servet, thanks for the tier 3. I'll add you to the list of tier 3 subs that I've got. That was Vacanus tier 3 replay. Absolutely hilarious ending. Definitely some good individual plays by Vacanus and Dazarin there, but lacking synergy. Although ball chase challenges were fantastic, that was relieving a lot of pressure on each other by ball chase challenging on the recoveries. That relieved a ton of pressure. But earlier and clearer commitment to aerial challenges would make it easier for goalkeepers, as well as not messing up the goalkeeper positioning I was talking about a bunch. I think Dazarin got it right all but one time. You've hated them so much you watched all 1,000 to make sure they're all bad. Can't wait for the quality to finally pick up. Hopefully this feedback makes it happen. That's hilarious. Shane Fried Reish, thanks for the Prime sub. Welcome to the channel. Really appreciate that. But you know, outside of defense, Vacanus, get into the, like, trying to get some lateral movement. Getting into passing lanes is probably the best thing you can do. I don't know how else to describe this, but if you're playing 2v2 guys and your teammate, let's say that you and your teammate are defending that goal, you're shooting into this goal over here, this goal. So we're shooting that way. Now, if your teammate has the ball in this back corner, and he starts to, you know, either dribble down the line or just like move the ball down the line in some way, like let's say, okay, your teammate's on the ball, he's dribbling, so your teammate's where the ball is. The most common position for ranked 2v2 teammates to be, for the guy who's dribbling, is right behind him. They'll just be like right about here, following him the whole way, which is a pretty useless position in terms of providing an option. You're not providing him any options there, you're just, all you are is a backup to him losing the ball. Whereas, like, again, imagine that your teammate is dribbling that ball down the line. If you are over here, you're providing him an option to pass to, and you're also, you know, if you see him about to lose a challenge or get challenged, you're still ready to rush back if you see him in trouble. You're not fully committing. You don't want to go too far ahead of him that you're way over committed. It's hard to get the right sweet spot, but imagine that your teammate's in the ball. You probably just want to try and give him an option to the side, and if he looks like he's losing the challenge, you just go back. Yeah, no, sometimes you can identify that your teammate's in trouble from the very moment that he starts dribbling, in which case you would not commit far forward at all. You wouldn't even need to provide him with an option to pass, because you know he's likely just losing a challenge anyway. Hey, Tawambo, how's it going? Tawambo with the corn. Yeah, that's all we're going to have time for tonight, guys. It's 2:41 a.m. I need to get to bed because I can't be staying up too late tonight. It is already pretty late, but I can't be staying up till 1,000,000 o'clock. But I managed to get 3 replay reviews done. Thanks again to all the viewers who sent those replays. All the subs who sent those replays. And everybody else who's waiting on the replay reviews. I won't be doing any during Smug or Grid streams. But on my more just normal streams like this one, where I just go live, either chat to you guys or cast a standalone show match, I'll be doing replay reviews at the end as usual. So should be able to finally get through them. Appreciate all the patience from you guys again, because this has taken ages. Yeah, I've just been super busy. Super duper busy. But a good busy. A very good busy.